Okay, well, here we are. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being with us today for the very first session of the course Hiring and Getting Hired as a Facilitator. I'm Beatrice Briggs, Director of the International Institute for Facilitation and Change based in Mexico. And I'm very excited to see that we have a few people on the line. And I would love it if you would just in the chat put your name and where you're on the call from, and I'll be involving you as we go along. Right now, what I have to do while you're doing that is bring up the PowerPoints for this webinar. Oops. So we can see them. There we go. I hope you see those now, because this will help us focus on our subject for today, which is going to be the exploratory conversations, the very first contact that a facilitator has with the client or vice versa. The intention behind this is to help us really understand the dynamics of this relationship, to see to understand the needs of each of these parties in this dialogue, in this negotiation. So we're going to be first talking about those very important first conversations today. In the second part of the course, we're going to be taking a closer look at the actual terms of reference. What are you agreeing to do? What are they expecting? And in all cases, we're going to be looking at this both from the perspective of the facilitator and from the client, the person who's hiring this service. And then in the last session, we're going to take a step back and say, we all want to work. Or if we're the client, we need, this kind of help. But there's sometimes where you just have to make a call that's like, no, this is not the moment or not the right job for me, or whatever. We'll talk about that when we get there. But for today, we're looking at this relationship for which the goal is got to be to find a balance between the interests of the person who's looking for the facilitator and what the facilitator has to offer. So it's a question of seeking a mutual understanding, which is why these preliminary conversations are so important, where you start to get a feeling for not only the person you're dealing with, but their in organizational context, if you're the facilitator. And if you're the client, you get a feeling for what this person can really bring and whether or not they add enough value to make it worthwhile bringing them in. And another one thing I want to say just at the outset is, wait. There's a comment here. Just making sure we should not be hearing or seeing anything. No, you should be hearing and seeing everything. Why are you not hearing and seeing? Just 1 second here. Let me see. Let me just see if I can correct this thing. You should be seeing the screen and hearing my voice. Let me just check my audio. I'm not on mute. So why are we not hearing? Hi, Monique. I'm having I have technical issues here, and I don't know why. They're supposedly on the call, but I don't. They can't. They say they don't. The one guy said he didn't see anything, and he can't. No, nothing has changed. Why not? How can you be in the room and not? And I have the live call going. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna shut this down.